Hey, what's up, everybody? James with Hunter Comics here. I am officially moved out of the little home. I am all set up in the new house, but I don't trust the Wi-Fi yet. I have to get an extension to get it to reach where I'm going to be doing all the live shows out of. So in the meantime, I'm going to be doing some live shows out of the antique shop. That's where we're at today. So we're going to do a little um, antique shop sale. Probably only going to go to like 9:30. Let's see. All international orders, same thing as always. I'll ship anywhere in the world, but for international orders, you're sending me the shipping and the custom label. As always, if you get 10 claims, you get 10% off. If you get 20 claims, you're going to get 20% off. All right, so let's do it. Wednesday is a heavy focus on moving a lot of the cheap stuff. So, like the $3 to $15 books, there's of course going to be bigger things sprinkled in, but for the most part, it's a very affordable sale today. Newcomers, welcome. Just remember, if you get a book, that link right there is what you're going to click to actually fill out the invoice so I can and fill out the information so I can invoice you. Let's just get it started. A lot of you guys know how this is done by now. All right, I am going to start things off with a near mint of Lobo's first solo series. I'm going to put that right there on C. All right. So we have our first claim to Mr. Frank. All right. Next up, we've got Mad Balls #1. It's the first comic of Mad Balls. Angel, it's going to be a PayPal invoice, but with the PayPal invoice, you can use any major credit card, Apple Pay, whatever you want to do. It is a very fine plus. Mad Balls #1 on D for $7. Here's a weird one. I've actually had this before. Heroes for Hire #13. This is a weird one because it shows off the, how shall we say, tentacle, a certain type of entertainment right there, which is very strange to find on a Marvel book. Very not safe for work on B. And let's see. Nothing on D. Evan M is going to get B. All right, next up. I'll never understand the value of this. This, to me, I feel like should be so much higher, but it's just not. First, Amanda Waller. That's a near mint on A for Amanda Waller. And what blows my mind is Legends #3. That's Legends #1. This book seems to have a slight edge on that. I actually think that's the bigger key. This is the first appearance of Amanda Waller's Suicide Squad, which, granted, is the more famous Suicide Squad, but you'd think the first Amanda Waller would do better. That's going to be on G for 15. No, there we go. Thank you. Yeah, I saw it, Hank. I was a little behind the times, but I got it. Here we have 8 Billion Genies. Very, very, very popular Image title that was released a couple years ago. What's cool about this is this is the Frizzen variant, and Frizzen books are through the roof right now. $20 is actually a really good price on that on B. If I can get it up there. There we go. Here's a cool Marvel Age. Marvel Age 97 is like the actual first appearance of Darkhawk, technically. I got a very fine plus on D for Darkhawk. And you know what? I don't even think I've ever had that book before. So that's really cool. I like seeing stuff that I never see. Nightwing from the New 52, #1. It's an $18 high. This is a near mint. First red costume and first appearance of Psycho on E. Then I got a newsy Masters of the Universe #1 from Star Comics. A beautiful, very fine plus, near mint minus. Respectable for a newsy. That'll be down here on H for He-Man. Issue #1 in near mint of Justice League Europe. Nice and cheap, $4 on C. We have a very high grade Captain America Annual #2. This is a gradable condition. Love the cover. I always love the 70s box. $15 on I. And I always forget to mention, so if you guys could go ahead and hit that like button, D is going to get out of here. I also have an issue #1 from the 70s. This is a fine plus of Marvel Adventures #1. That'll be on F. Wait a second. How is A still here? Someone get A out of here. That's the first Amanda Waller. Laura Leet. All right, let's see what we got here. A and G. On. Here's a cool one. Sergeant Fury Annual #1. It's a decent mid-grade copy from 1965 for $12 on G. I think whenever I do the claim sales here, I got to remember to put the stickers a little higher. I have a very fine Wonder Man #1. That'll be on J. Beautiful. I normally put this in my horror and war bins at the shop, but we're going to try it out at the claim sale. This stuff is a really good mover for me at the shop. We'll see if it's good live. War is Hell. It's issue #14, Grim Reaper cover, mid-grade 1975 on C. Hit that like button. Toast is going to get J. I got a perfect copy Vigilante number 1. I'll put that on I. Frank. Looks like Garth got I. Who was it? Garth Woodson. All right. Fox is going to take G. Awesome. Speedball number 1. It's also a newsstand. It's a very fine plus, near mint minus on B. A newsy, very fine plus, near mint minus. First Blade Runner on C. Colonial Marines number 1. Beautiful copy of a Dark Horse Alien, issue number 1 on I. Oh, wait, that's a different B. Sorry. Hank's going to get C. I have a little bit of rarity for you. Cheval Noir, a classic pinup cover in near mint. That's going to be on G. Really nice copy. Looks like Woodson got that. The Marvel milestone of the first Punisher has a little pinch of value there. It's going to be on C. Teen Titans 42. Is that the first full Jericho or cameo? I can't remember. Fine plus to very fine on G. On B, excuse me. Hank's going to get G. Figuratively speaking is going to get C. And figuratively speaking, here is the link that I just need you to fill out. This will be how I send the invoice to you. I'll check in a minute just to make sure you did it. You know what? Here's another book that I don't think I've ever had. It is a mid-grade of Weird War Tales number 6. This is a prototype of G.I. Robot. Very cool. I'm going to put that on G for G.I. Robot. Yep, Hank, I got that. Here we have a near mint minus Bronze Age Horror number 1, World's Unknown issue number 1. It'll be on D. Here we have the higher end of mid-grade. First appearance of Omega the Unknown on C. Looks like Frank got that. First appearance of Volcana second Titania. I mean, first appearance of the second Titania. 15, and that's a near mint. Crazy that the near mints go for that. That book used to be a lot bigger. Payir is going to get C. Popular Power Girl. Later print count, this thing is not so commonly found. Power Girl from Showcase issue 98. Near mint minus, very fine plus on D. A little bit of Harvey Comics. I have some 12-cent Sad Sack. Decent copy. Little Silver Age. Mid-grade, Howard the Duck Annual number 1. Oh, wait, there's no book there. I've mentioned before how I think this is underpriced, but this is the first appearance of Arnim Zola. I have a very fine plus, Captain America 209, for only $20. Swamp. Looks like Garth got J. Showcase 94. This is a big one if you're a Doom Patrol person. I have a near mint minus, very respectable, of a Showcase 94, first appearance of the all-new Doom Patrol in the 70s, which is really the Doom Patrol we know. That's going to be on A. I got some more high-grade bronze number 1s. This is Nick Fury, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. number 1. And that is a Steranko cover. First meeting of Batman and Punisher. The weird thing about it is this book was written when it was Jean-Paul Valley. So you actually get the first Bruce Wayne meeting Frank Castle later. But this first Batman is a different Batman. This was in my annual video, Detective Comics Annual number 6. I have a perfect condition, first appearance of Geist on F. Garth Woodson. I have a nice near mint of Moon Knight number 2. From the original Moon Knight series, of course, on I. Here's a cool number 1. I have an Elvira, Mistress of the Dark, with a photo cover number 1 from 1993. Very cool. High grade on D. Definitely another book I've never had before. Super cool. Brian 12. Figuratively. Frank. Here we have a near mint Another bronze number 1. Logan's Run, number 1 on J. Awesome battle cover. Fury, Nick Fury, annual number 7. It's a king size, big fat sucker right there. 1971, decent copy at $10 on B. Figuratively speaking, since you're new, I just want to make sure that you filled out that link. So let me check my email. I got it. Awesome. All right, let's see what we got. Swamp. Marvel Collector's Item Classics number 4 reprints many notable and some key appearances. This is issue number 4. A nice copy of that for just $10 on B. Nathan, I'm sure there are some Superboys, but there's no way I'm bringing Superboy out, as that was my claim sale killer last week. I have what very well could be a 9.8. I actually kind of think it is. Micronauts number 1. First appearance of the Micronauts. That's going to be on I. Possible 9.8. Then I have 3 near mint 9.6, possible 9.8s in here as well, of Alpha Flight issue number 1 on D. If I can lean that back. All right, Payir. Condition of H is a near mint minus. Toast. All right, check it out. We have a near mint minus. First appearance of X-Force, New Mutants 100, but it's the newsstand on B. Frank Thoris cover. Maybe you guys, Bronze Age hunters, you might know what that is. I have a mid-grade Marvel feature classic red Sonja cover. It's issue number 2, and it's on I. Mr. Landon. Lennon starts a new pile. I also have Marvel feature number 3. Number 4, another classic cover. And actually, we have to pause because it looks like that fills the wall. Steb, that's a near mint minus. Number 1, it's a newsstand. This is Marvel feature number 7, the final Conan issue. On C. Mr. Steb. More Bronze Age Red Sonja. This is now Red Sonja number 2 on H. Let's see. Scott Green from Facebook is going to get C. Henson's going to get all the Red Sonjas. That makes that nice and easy. All right. Boom. Oh, I have a book over here. First appearance of Cyber as Siles Burr. First J. Lee Interiors. I have a near mint. Marvel Comics presents 85 on B. And then I got some highly coveted Mortal Kombat books. These are all between Very Fine Plus and near mint. This one's even a newsie. That's going to be on C. Blood and Thunder. Battle Wave, number 3. Mortal Kombat books, baby. Oh, never mind. I guess those are the only 2 I had. Here is a Virgin variant. I think it's a Delato of Nonstop Spider-Man number 2. Nowhere near $5. I'm just doing it $5. Brian, you guys know I always price the new books quite low. Okay, I think we are actually caught up. Nothing on J, figuratively. Make sure you are in the live chat. Near mint minus. Spawn, number 1. First appearance of Spawn on B. $25. Some sort of new Suicide Squad roster. The new 52. They say it's a $12 high. I tend to do it at 10. Today we're going to do it at 7 on I. Bailey Hartrich. That's actually a new name. Nice claim, Bailey. Here's the link. Boom. Just got to write that. I got to get that last name spelling. Bailey Hartrich. Okay, let's see. Esmeralda gets eyes and Igloo. Figuratively. Okay. This is actually going to be featured in an upcoming video I do when I talk about valuable free comic book days. This is the first appearance of Wolfman. This is Astounding Wolfman #1, the free comic book day. It's actually a $40 high. This copy is a near mint minus. We're doing it for $20 on C. I also have the first appearance of Phantom X. Who remembers when this was $50 pretty solidly too? $20, man. High grade copy and all that. Frank. Got a nice high grade Pinky in the Brain #1. A lot of #1s tonight on H. Spawn 225. This is a cool one. First of all, it's right in that pocket of very valuable spawns. This is the election, which is a Watchmen homage. When they said Romney wins, obviously we know that that did not happen. So that's a really cool book. Frank. First appearance of Jenga Fett in comics. More importantly, this is a near mint ding, 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 ding newsie. I really should have saved that for Sunday's claim sale, which will be May the 4th. But there you go. Another high grade newsie alert. Very popular Wolverine annual. It's from 1999 because of its Wolverine and Deadpool cover. And I got the newsie. That's on J. I got another popular Frizen, one of the hottest artists on the market right now. And this is a 1 in 25 variant Zatanna book. Gorgeous near mint. Generation X, all foil cover from the 90s, near mint. This is so many things. I just know it as the first appearance of Chamber, son of Magneto, but it's a lot of stuff. On I. Henson. Near mint, still sealed copy, ASM Annual 27. This is the first appearance and cover appearance of Annex. On H. I also have a very fine first Spidey 2099s, 2099 #1. Ooh, I have nowhere to put this. We got to do some wall clearing before we proceed. Let's get it done. We got a full wall. Can you help me clear this wall? Let's see what we have. Perfect condition Nightwing #1 from New 52. Perfect condition Alpha Flight #1. Perfect condition first Jango Fett, and it's a newsstand. I don't know if that's perfect condition. If not, it's pretty darn close. A near mint minus first Phantom X. That is a near mint minus first new Doom Patrol. Perfect condition Detective Annual 6. Mid-grade first prototype GI Robot. I'm pretty surprised that's still there. Perfect condition first Annex. Perfect condition first Chamber. Near mint minus Newsy Wolverine Annual from 1999. No deal, Garth. Can't do that. In fact, actually, on both of those books, I am underpriced pretty significantly. Shane's going to get D. The guy who sold me this had a price sticker of $35 on there. You should know that. Looks like Pierre is claiming up the One Landon book. Cult Dude is going to get the GI robot prototype. There we go. Let me get that username. What was it? That Cult Dude. Swamp. Claim all $20 comics. Interesting. And we are getting caught up here. Sweet. Let me grab the next stack. All right, get ready for some scarcity right here. Old Man Logan, aka Wolverine 68. This is the first full appearance of Spider Bitch. Here is a near mint newsstand. Newsstands from 2008 are incredibly rare. I'm going to put that one on D. And if you want to skimp a bit, this one's $10 lower. This one's the very fine plus near mint minus on E. Here's a near mint Wolvie 66 newsstand. First Old Man Logan. And your first cameo of Spider Bitch 67 newsstand on B. Boom. Toast. C and V. It's a Pierre. I don't think there's any sets tonight. I don't think so. Marvel Comics presents #1 near mint. C. Marvel Comics presents 89 first interiors by Joe Madureira. D. First appearance of Leonard the Wendigo, Wolverine #2. Brand new book. Less than a year old. First appearance of Lord Deathstrike, Wolverine number 9 from 2011. Henson, yes. I get a lot of Thor in, strangely enough. Toast. Shane. And there's the link. Ez is going to get E for Ez. Near mint minus, all new Wolverine number 1. Some sort of Laura Kinney key. I always forget what it is whenever I get that in. Mariko becomes the Scarlet Samurai, Old Man Logan 31. We're going to do a round of new and relatively new books here. First appearance of Vendetta. I always thought it was just a cool cover. 2018's Old Man Logan 43. First Vendetta on B. Shane. Misfit. Old Man Bullseye. Second appearance of Cable and a newsie at that. High grade New Mutants 88 on E. And then all high grades, most likely, honestly, 9.6s. First appearance of Prophet and Shadowhawk. Youngblood number 2. I have 3 of them on D. Toast. And a classic, a near mint Youngblood number 1. That'll be on I. Okay. We are caught up. Neil Adams, Strange Adventures, number 217. It's even in Mylar. Higher end of mid-grade, too. Nice to see that. I do not get that in very often. On H. 1965, Strange Tales 140, mid-grade. Mark E. Oh, we're going to slip in a bigger one. I have a higher end of mid-grade. It's a $150 high. I'm doing 45. Origin of the Ancient One. First appearance of Kalu. Beautiful looking Strange Tales. 148 on G. Strange Tales 149, mid-grade on I. Oh, here's a bundle, actually. So it's Marvel Presents 9 through to the end of the run. 9 and 10 are keys. 11 and 12, the last 2 issues, are not keys. Price is out to over $20, but we're going to do 15 as a bundle. Brian got I. Top Dog, another issue number 1, mid-grade from Star. That's going to be on A. Newsy. Perfect Condition, Spidey number 1 from 1990, the silver on H. Might even be a 9698. The grade on G is about a 6.5, very respectable, maybe even a 7. Figuratively, there's nothing on I. Comatose Toast gets an H. By the way, I have a couple copies of H. So Toast, I'll give you this one, but we have even more. A near minty Michelangelo number 1, a little TMNT for you. $30 on B. Verhoeven gets another H. Figuratively, you keep choosing books where there is nothing on there. I'm not sure what's going on. Make sure you're in the live chat, my friend. Refresh your browser. All right, ASM 25. It's the Scotty Young, and I'm actually just keeping this cover price. It's the origin of the jackpot bracelet, but it's the Scotty Young, $7. And this sticker got a little goofy there, but there you go, Mr. Steb. A very popular recent Adam Hughes cover. I wonder if you can tell why. ASM 60, Adam Hughes. And everybody and their mom just jumped on A. So Misfit and Esmeralda got both. All right. Second appearance, first cover appearance of Demo Goblin. Spidey 24 near mint. And if you want that, I bet I have more of those. I might even have like a lot more of those. Spidey 41 near mint first platoon. Spidey 49, near mint, first Cold Heart. Shane's going to get a B, but we have more. We have plenty more. All right, a Virgin variant of Spidey, number 68. Virgin variant. B. Deadly Neighborhood Spider-Man number 1. Cover price. First appearance of Dream Spider. Bailey got that. Hank got E. Spider-Gwen, number 1. I got a near mint on A. That's the 2015 first solo series, Spider-Gwen. It's a nice book. First appearance of April Parker, the clone of May, who becomes Mayhem. Amazing Spider-Girl, number 20. Toast. Spider-Boy 13. Origin of Spider-Girl. First appearance of Enormo. First appearance of Hulkling. It is the 1 in 10 variant. It's going to be on B. Brand new book. Shane got I. Cold Heart. Esmeralda takes 2 books. Spider-Boy 12 is actually the first appearance of Spider-Girl on A. I also have 2022 Spider-Man number 1, the John Tyler Christopher variant in the toy variant. Brand new book, cover price. Spider-Man number 4. It's actually a variant. First appearance of Peter Palmer. Nice. Here we go. Let's go vintage. Warlord number 2, $20 high. Nice copy. We're doing $10. First appearance of McKist on B. First appearance of Warlord's Son, issue 15. These are all bopping around a fine to very fine. First appearance of Mariah Romanova, Warlord number 6. Okay. Someone get these silly little $4 ones gone. Esmeralda gets E. Shane. Colt. Oh yeah. Welcome to Pennington, New Jersey. That's where this antique shop is at. And there's just always air sirens going on here. I don't know what goes on. Like always. If you come and visit the shop, it's just constant. Funny thing is I don't even notice it anymore. It's every day. We have a Origin of Makist and Bondage cover. This one's a little bit nicer than some of those other conditions too. It's $5 though. Not a lot of value, even though it is vintage. Hey. This one's simply a new costume. That's issue 9 on B. The first appearance of Aton, Warlord number 12, and that is our last Warlord. Pastor, it actually just sold like an hour ago. Shame. All the Warlords to shame. All right, next. High end of mid-grade and in Mylar, Witching Hour, number 16. Brand new book, Void Rivals, number 1. Cover A, I think. High grade DC Horror, Unexpected, number 128. Showcase, number 46 from 1963. It's actually a really nice copy. It's just not a key. I do like that cover, though. That's a cool one. $12 on B. Tales of Suspense 99. It is actually the final issue of Tales of Suspense. Higher end of mid-grade. J. Alex Ray's going to start a pile. All right. Spider-Man 7 through, I think, 12. It's all the first appearance of Spider-Boy, all the origin of Spider-Boy, all those little keys. It actually prices to $37. So it's kind of a strange number, but I'm keeping it a strange number. We're going 10 under at 27 on C. First appearance of Nicholas, son of Miles, and Spider-Boy's identity revealed in Edge of Spider-Verse number 3. Wait, did no one get H? Wow, okay. Could just be the brightness in here is not that good, because that's a clear winner. First solo issue of Dream Spider, first appearance of Uncle Ruckus, and Headline, who is a J. Jonah Jameson version of Spider-Man. Edge of Spider-Verse 4. Cover price. Oh, I got a big one. I have the third printing of the actual Edge of Spider-Verse 2, first appearance of Spider-Gwen. $90. It's a $100 high. It is a perfect condition. I'm saving you $10 there. Frank's taking it. Misfit. Authentic. Missed that one. That's okay. B to Ez. The original 2014 series, Edge of Spider-Verse. This is issue 4. $3, near mint. Alex, I'll go get that. Amazing Spider-Man Annual number 4, mid to low-ish grade, third appearance of Mysterio in H. Amazing Spider-Man 394, the foil. First appearance of Cabal of Screer. It's also a rare 90s newsstand. That'll be on B. Edge of Spider-Verse 4, first appearance of Spinstress, Bishop Octopus, Queen Mysteria, and full first cover appearance of Sun Spider. Cover price. First appearance of Weapon 8, Spider-Verse number 1 from 2024. First appearance of Raneem and Agent Gallo. This is Miles number 1 from 2022. And these actually have COAs from Bryce Comics. I have a bunch of them. Got a bunch of them. Figuratively. Garth. Hank. Evan. Well, actually, there we go. Evan. Esmeralda. Scott. Figuratively. Thanks, Brian. All right. The actual first appearance of Spider-Man 2099, if you count previews. Perfect copy, still sealed in original polybag, web number 90. Here's a cool bundle. Oftentimes I've had just this book, Web of Spider-Man 107. This is the first appearance of Sandstorm. This time I tried to bundle it with 108, which is the first cover, plus it's a two-part story, so that just makes sense. Astro. Shane. Hank. All right, we are caught up. ASM 509, first appearance of Gabe and Sarah Osborne. Newsstand near Mint. Tough to find in a newsstand. That's on C. Something for the Lobo fans. I have Lobo Infanticide. It's a flag cover with Lobo near Mint. Multiple copies. For you flag cover hunters. Goon Guy. Strike Force, Morituri, number 1. Near Mint on E, Newsy. Palf and Henson. Here's a neat one here. This is the first cover appearance of Shriek, Web of Spidey Annual 10, and it's the Newsy. Astro and Scott. Couple perfect Savage Dragon number 1s. It's always good. On F. Couple very fine error printings of Dazzler 1. I told you I'd be sprinkling bigger books. A near mint first appearance of Booster Gold and Skeets. Booster Gold number 1. All right, Toast, Laura, Colt. So Toast and Laura. I love it. I love it. Getting dangerously close to a full wall, so let's do something about it. First appearance of Nightcrawler as Spidey. Uncanny Spider-Man number 1. It's the Scotty Young variant, 2 at 5. let's get all these cover A stuff. All these cover price stuff can go. Garth. Tomahawk 103, scarce classic Frankenstein cover. You don't see that mid-grade Silver Age. You know, we got Silver Age ASM up on the wall that has strangely not been touched. Let's see what we got here. Sir Jank. What's up, Nick? Ultimate Spider-Man #1. I don't know which variant it is, but it has a COA. The prices on this still blow my mind. Dude, cover A is over $100 of this book, and that's after a year. That's kind of nuts. Only one left of those. First cameo, first full appearance of the Ultimate Carnage. Your mint. Here, let's clear the wall because I have a bunch of Silver Surfer I want to get to. Toast. Green. All right, there are 5 books on the wall. Can we get them going? I cannot emphasize enough how much of a good price this is, and yet it's been here the whole time. It's about a 6.5 to a 7, a nice key. It's a $150 high. We're doing 45. Marsh is swooping in. Nice claim, Marsh. All right, and now we just got 4 books on the wall. We're getting there. We're getting there. I'm going to get us there even faster. There you go. And Hank, there you go. You timed that perfectly. All right, let's do some Silver Surfer. I got a bunch of these Silver Surfer number ones. They are all very fine plus. If they can fit on C, I'm going to try. All right, they fit. Nice. First appearance of Nebula as a cyborg. Silver Surfer 72, high grade Newsy. Nice. Palf gets a C. So does Frank. Can I lean these back now? Yes. Origin of Silver Surfer. This was in my annual video, Silver Surfer Annual 4. Origin of Scython and the Serpent Crown, Annual number 2, 1989, on B. Brian and Toast. Silver Surfer v. Dracula. Cool little one-shot on E. Oh, Rick says, I need an upgrade. Give me A and C. You get just C. That's all that's left. Oh, that's your first book. Okay, hold on. All right, let's see what we're at. Frank. All right, let's get real. Buscema, first appearance of Overlord. Looks like about a 7.5. Silver Surfer, $60. Fourth appearance of Mephisto, Silver Surfer number 9. About a 6.5. Non-key, but about like an 8 right here. You guys are in the right spot tonight. $30. I know that I actually underpriced this when I was processing this super high grade final issue of Silver Surfer on H. Resurrection of Thanos, mid-grade, issue 34. Reintroduction of Thanos and Drax, 35, mid-grade. Near mint minus first Infinity Gauntlet on I. The very desirable third printing of Silver Surfer 50, which is more money than the first printing. Scott. Brian. as I thought it was a cool cover. It's also a newsy Silver Surfer 83. Non-keep, $2. And that is our last Silver Surfer book. Savage Dragon and Savage Megaton Man. This is the first appearance of She-Dragon. H. From Caliber Comics, the movie adaptation of the Rocky Horror Picture Show. 12-cent DC Time Master number 9, mid-grade. I have a near mint second appearance of Ragman in Mylar. Frank. Kazar number 32. I love this book. There's a weird story here. See how it says issue number 1? For newsstand only copies of issue 32, they messed up the numbering and put issue number 1. It's a $15 book, but I do them for $10. Another $15 book, first appearance of Infinity, the twin sister of Eternity, Quasar 24. It's a $15 book, but I've even had trouble moving them for 10, so we're doing 8 today. Goon. Spidey 33 has a page of some naughty MJ. People like this book a lot. All right, and then you got options. First meeting of Punisher and Wolverine. I have a Very Fine Plus. And then I have some near mint minuses of not only that book, but bundled with the second, because it's a 2-part arc, and both of these are newsy. Right? Lee. Nick. Here's another one you got options on. Phoenix, The Untold Story, #1 in Very Fine, or the Near Mint and Newsy. 5 and 15. Tied for the first appearance of Omega Red, and like not many people know about it. Also, I got a Newsy copy here. What If 33? It's a Very Fine Plus. Another mid-grade Omega the Unknown. Perfect condition Omega 9 in Mylar 2. Death of Blockbuster, first appearance of the new Fool Killer. Gorgeous Bronze Age condition. 9.4 or better. First solo Thanos story. Logan's Run 6, higher end of mid-grade. In Mylar. Adam Hughes classic. Justice League 31 with the female Dr. Fate. Gorgeous. Near Mint, Exorcist homage from 1989. Doyle. Super high grade Bronze Age horror Journey into Mystery 2. F. Bronze Age horror House of Mystery 231 classic Bernie cover. This is a $100 high. This is a nice mid-grade copy. I'm doing 25. B is about a 7.5. First appearance of Overlord classic Buscema cover. Nice. $100-page giant House of Mystery. Scarce printing right there. 228. F. Oh. Near Mint to Near Mint minus. Grew, #1. Rick. First appearance of Michael Battolino becomes Vengeance. Ghost Rider 21. G for Ghost Rider. First full appearance of the Midnight Suns. Ghost Rider 31. A still sealed Near Mint. Toast. Bone, #1 from Image in the 90s. Blood Hunt #1, the negative space cover. First appearance of Blood Coven. Cover price. Sergenko. Garth. Classic battle cover. Astonishing Tales #5. Red Skull fights Dr. Doom. Looks gorgeous. Got like a 7.0 on eye. Perfect copy. Astro City #1. H. Colt. A full run of Dark Knight Strikes Again. I actually have 2 full sets of this. DK2. So figuratively speaking, and Shane get one. We're going to take a trip to the Silver Age. I have a bunch of Captain Marvels. I just put them all for $10. Cap Marvel 3, 10. I. Cap Marvel 4, G. Cap Marvel 5, F. These are all mid-grade. Ez, what are you claiming? You get I. Tim Houston gets G and F. Tim, I see a trend. Do you want to just claim the rest of the Captain Marvels? If so, just say claim Captain Marvel. There's, I think, 4 more. All right, easy. All right, nice. And here's the link as always, Tim. All right, Captain America 121, first appearance of Man Brute. Nice high-grade copy for you on F. 25-cent Cap. Nice copy, non-key. Here's one of those weird books that I never understand why it isn't higher. 180, first appearance of Nomad. First appearance of Roxxon Corp. First appearance of Hugh Jones, president of Roxxon. Madam Hydra becomes Viper. Death of the Old Viper. This is a loaded up book. This is even a high-grade copy. but it seems to max out at 15. I don't totally get it. I don't get it. Here's a $30 high, but it has a stain, so we're doing $8. First appearance of Baron Zemo 2. Let's see what we got. Toast got that. Okay. I got some more Cap. Jack Monroe becomes Nomad. Nice copy there. Nice cover, too. And it's a newsie. That'll be on G. Here's another $30 high we're doing for 8. First appearance of Phantasma and the Supreme Soviets. This one's even a little nicer condition than the other one, but I'm still doing 8. Toast. Nice. $15 high, perfect condition, Cap 1. First appearance of Ricky Barnes. I do it for 10. Colt. Hey, Adam Hughes fans, why the heck is this book still here? First appearance of Night Shift. On I. Oh, rarity alert. First Bucky as Cap. Ironically, this used to be the price for just the direct. This is the super rare newsstand. Now, that's a newsstand from 2008 right there on G. I feel like I don't have Westerns that much, but I got a Silver Age Western. Billy the Kid, 68, 12 center on I, mid-grade from Charlton. Another Blade Runner, number 1. Direct, near mint. Two copies of the original Alien versus Predator number 1. Swamp. What if Conan had walked the earth today? A modern telling of Conan. Classic stuff here. It's a $20 high. This is a near mint from 1979. We're doing 15. Let's see what we got here. Ez gets one. Garth gets another. Scott. Clear. Power Man 58, near mint. Now, it says it's an $18 high. I had a very fine that sat for $10 for a while. This one's better because it's a near mint. So there you go. Bronze Age goodness for 10. First ROM crossover. Power Man 73, near mint newsy. $79. What? First Professor Justin Alphonse something of the TVA. Some TVA member. Got $5 on I. First appearance of the second eel. That might actually be like a 9-8 contender. That's on C for 5. Kilted Fett. By the way, if someone wants to go crazy, look what I just got in. First Luke Cage, 8.5, $700 if you want it. That'll be off to the side here. You can say claim Luke Cage #1. It's kind of out of frame, but there actually I think we put it down here. If anyone feels like swinging big tonight. Nice, Tim. All right. Power Man 93, first appearance of Chemistro. Beat. All high grade. Power Man 100, near mint. Cool painted cover. Anniversary edition and origin of Kunlun. Hey. Power Girl #1, first appearance of Axel Gust and Amalek. And with that, we have a full wall. Toast. All right, I'm going to put Luke Cage back. But just so you know, that's a hell of a book. All right, we got to do a little wall clearing before we move on. Let's get some of this easy stuff gone. All cheap stuff. Here, let me plug the wall. Power Girl #1, another one. I'll just keep it going. Power Girl Uncovered #1. That is a Lobos variant. Awesome cover. All right, let's get some of these Power Mans out of here. I got a bunch of them. We got stuff on the wall. How about this? Someone take the full wall. And I'll give you... Take the whole wall. I'll give you E for free. Xavier, I actually know that it has not been cleaned and pressed. Granted, I have to say, this day and age, I just do not recommend getting books regraded. You can even improve the book, and they seem to get the same grade when they come back. Time and time again, it's very frustrating. All right, guys. Can we get a little movement on this wall? If I clear it, can I get the loot cage for free? Oh, ha ha. All right, we're going to go to a timer. If I can find my phone. Uh-oh. All right. Hey, Siri, start a timer for 1 minute. Honestly, we're 2 hours into the claim sale, and this is the first time we've had to go to a timer. That's actually pretty good for a Wednesday. That's really good. Not bad. Not bad at all. Honestly, maybe we'll go to 10. I said we were going to go to 9:30, but this is going so well. We might want to push this party another 40, 45 minutes if you guys are down, especially for a lot of you that have just like 1 or 2 books. You do not want to get caught with just 1 or 2. Shipping's a little more expensive these days. So let's see if we can't build you up. All right. Figuratively gets ABCI. All the Power Mans. Nice. Full run of Dark Victory, near mint original run right there. And you know what? This wall can't even really fit big bundles. I just realized that. Little precarious, but I'll just leave that on D. Someone get that quick. First appearance of Blind Spot, Claire Dixon, and Grant Ward. This is a big one. It's a $20 high. I tend to move them for 10. All new, all different, 0.1. I have a 2013 Scotty Young. The early Scotty Youngs have a nice value there. Third appearance of X23. It's NYX number 5. Figuratively speaking, for a new guy, your pile's actually kind of large. That's what she said. We actually may need to get you shipped in a short box, believe it or not. So it's very uncommon for a first timer to fill a short box, but that's something I do for a lot of my regulars. We can easily do that for you. All right, near mint, Nomad number 1, first Nomad solo series. Near mint, Nomad number 1, first Andrea Starman, second series, but a key. H. Noctera number 1, perfect condition, $10. Toast. First appearance of Phoebe Mars, Submariner, number 1, the 90s run. D. This is a $10 book, but this one's not perfect. First J. Scott Campbell art and first interiors by Brett Booth. That's a double artist key. That's cool. The swimsuit special from 91, maybe 90. I don't remember. Toast. All right, that's already got. How many books fill a short box? That's weird that I don't know the answer to that. Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, number 1. Scarce book right there. That's on A. That is actually the more valuable of the two. And then I have this one right here. So A and G. All right, you TMNT hunters gotta really want this thing. This is Donatello, the Martial Arts Training Manual. This is a scarce book. It's $100 if you find it in high grade. This is relatively high grade. It's probably an 8.5 to a 9, which for this book is very respectable. It's $50 on A. I only have one saga book in my entire inventory right now, and it's this one. Number 13, first appearance of Upshur and Doth. I don't know those characters at all, so have fun. Let's see what we got here. Elite. Evan. Ren and Stimpy, number 1, the Newsy. Ren and Stimpy, number 1, the Direct. And it's interesting, the sticker is on the front of this. That's not normal. Just a fantastic, very striking issue number 1 at cover price of Red Sonja. Toast. This is like a $10 to $15 book, but this book is a little jacked up. Classic Punisher versus DD. Not a cute copy. $3. Here's a bundle. Punisher 59, controversial issue where they turn him into a black man. And then, of course, I like to bundle that with the first cover appearance. That's a weird one. Tabi Ohana. Thanks, Tabi. I think that's a new name. I don't recognize you. So just fill out the link. And this will be how I invoice you, sir. Was it GBE? Punisher 64, near mint, first appearance of Outlaw, Nigel Higgins. $5. Garth. Colt. Oh, wrong book. Earlier, you guys mentioned you saw the first Punisher meeting Batman. This is the first time Bruce Wayne meets Batman. G. Origin of Punchline. Punchline number 1, her first solo series on H. Cover price. Someone said we could do some FF, so I'll do a little pinch of FF. Mid to low grade, first appearance of Blastar, FF62 on D. Higher end of mid grade, first appearance. Ah, crap! I didn't write it on it. Crap. I think it's the Wanderer and third appearance of Black Panther. I'm going off of my memory on that one. Nice copy of that. Mid grade FF61, Silver Age FF 15. First appearance of Carla Zota. Second appearance of Adam Warlock and origin of him, FF66. It's actually a beautiful copy. You unfortunately have a little Marvel chip right there. Not bad, not bad. You got about a 6, maybe better here. 125 on G. Someone asked for FF. I'm putting up the meat and potatoes, and they're not moving, so I'm going to give that one more try with another 12 center. This one's issue 69 on F. And if none of those go, we're going to put the FF right back and just keep doing what we've been doing. I'm going to start a timer for 30 seconds. Hey, Siri, start a timer for 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
Joshua Long is going to take F. Thank you, Joshua. Was that you, Xavier? I just got a notification on that. Rock on, Xavier. I should be able to get that shipped out for you tomorrow. Tim. All right. FF's picking up. Number 70. I got a mid-grade number 70. 12-cent FF on F. Dude, something bit me really bad. Oh, my God. 167. I got a mid-grade classic Hulk versus the Fantastic Four. $10. Mid-grade. We have a full wall. I can't put up any more books until we clear some spots. Mr. Joshua. Cameo of Jack Kirby and Stan Lee in this high grade 176. Real nice copy there on A. But we're going to have to move away from just getting number A. You got to open up this wall. Let's get some stuff cleared. Tahi takes H. Let's see. DEF to Murray. Boom, boom, boom. Gelman. Nick. Let me make a card for you, Murray. Awesome. I'll do a pinch more FF. $177. relatively high grade. First Texas Twister and Captain Ultra. D. 186, First Salem 7. Who liked the Agatha show? I actually kind of did. 206, First Empress Raquel. 226, First Samurai Destroyer. 229, First Ebon Seeker. Nice copies all around, man. Very affordable. Boom. Hank. First Elementals of Doom. That's issue 232. All these are between very fine and near mint. That one is a near mint. Colt. First appearance of Aunt Petunia. 239. Nice high grade again on E. All right, we seem stuck on FF. So I'll start a timer. And if we can't move, we're going to move on from FF and just continue with the rest of the normal box. So, hey Siri, start a timer for 30 seconds. Nope. Figuratively speaking says, let's keep FF. All right. Man. First appearance of Luna Maximoff. That's a big one, actually. I think that's underrated, especially since that's a newsie on H. Actually, there's not much FF after this. I think we might be able to get through it all. First appearance of Avatar, FF245. It says 15. I'm going to do 10 on A. 10, not 15. First appearance of Mantarora, FF254. She-Hulk joins. It says 8. I'm going to do 5. First cameo of Nate Richards. It says 20. I'm going to do 15. I guess I'll have to just put that there for now. Let me just write 5. Near mint, first full appearance and cover appearance of Nate Richards. And that's how much FF we have left. So I think we can get through that. So again, A is actually 10. Let me just write that before I forget. 10. And you also got D and E. Toast. Toast, you want to get the first cameo for 15 on I? Classic Malice cover, FF2 81. This book got a little boost, weirdly enough. On D, it's a newsie as well. Marriage of Johnny and Alicia Masters, 300, the anniversary edition, near mint. First appearance of the new FF. And if you want that book, I probably have more of it in near mint. I'll have to check, though. 347. Interestingly, this one seems to be more valuable than actually that. If this is the first cover appearance of the new FF, this might actually be like a 9.8. Just saying. That's on D. Two copies of first Mobius of the TVA, 353 on F. And we are caught up. Classic homage cover, FF 390. And that is our last FF book. Tell you what, if someone wants 66, I'll do it for a 100 flat. 100 flat. I gotta be selling, not hoarding. So have at. Figuratively, I'm just going to give you this book for free. All right, we're getting there. Mr. Monster, number 1 and 2. I think it's a Dave. Yeah, it's a Dave Stevens, very desirable. $20 on D. A still sealed Arkham City video game adaptation in polybag. First appearance of Ryan Wilder from the CW. Batgirl 50, perfect condition. It's already going. Lobo's back, near mint, number 1. There's that. I knew I had a third one. Goro, number 2. A little more Mortal Kombat. Married with Children, number 1. Did my sticker just fall off? Yeah, it did. Astro. First appearance of Ricochet Rita, Spiral. Long shot number 2, Newsy. It's a very fine plus. D. Cover A, Ultimate Wolverine number 1. First appearance of Seer L, the Supergirl created by Brainiac. Toast. 100. U.S. Agent number 1. Near mint to mint. 10 on I. First, Heather as Vindicator. Also, first, Black Razor. Alpha Flight 32. Oh, wait, that's a different I. First appearance of Agent X. Agent X number 1. Full wall. We're going to take this. We're going to go up until this final box right here. So we've actually killed a bunch of boxes. So we are getting down. That should end us right around 10 o'clock. Let's see. Wonkington, number 1. Wonkington 1. And actually, you were the first on I. I must have missed that. You got B. Let's clear the wall, get it gone. Evan, thank you. Let's push and get this wall done. First appearance of Obadiah Stane, also known as one of Marvel's most underpriced keys. That's a big one. For super cheap. I don't know why. (2008) ASM Annual 1 Death of Jackpot. That was in my annual video. Wonkington. Wonkington, just make sure you filled out the link. But here. Oh, I'm never getting these sticky notes again. These sticky notes are terrible. Do I have to do every stream? Wonkington, I don't know what that means. I'll do F for 20. Screw it. Oh, okay. I understand now. All right, making our way. ASM 552, first appearance of Freak. E. First appearance of Marika Yoshida. That's a big one. Relatively low grade-ish, though. $10. Here's a early Frizen from 2019. Hex Wives. Jenny Frizen or Frizen. Oh, Hank, I already got that. Unless you're saying you want another one. Let me know. Astro. Chris, yeah, you got a couple. Randy. All right, here's a double key blade that I bet you don't see too often. From Sears, we have Saracon and First Silver Eye. It's a double key near mint blade number 1 from the late 90s. The Teardrop Error Edition. You can see it right there of the new 52 Green Lantern number 1. All right, let's see what we got. Goro number 1. I don't know why my Mortal Kombats all got separated, but there you go. On I. Here's a big one. Demon in the Bottle Part 1. First appearance of Justin Hammer. Higher end of mid-grade. 120. On A. Wonkington. All right. I'll just keep it going. Here we have a perfect copy. Legion of Monsters number 1. Near mint. First Backlash. Iron Man 146. Colt. Right. Actually had a decent amount of Lobo tonight. First appearance of Dog. The Paramilitary Christmas Special. Near mint. I. First Carson as Spearhead. Second appearance of Bedlam in a cameo, and it's an obvious ASM homage. Venom 4. Misfit. Gee. Sexy Speed Racer cover. A little nice vintage pinup right there. On G. Oh my gosh. All my Mortal Kombat got so separated. This was all supposed to be together. First meeting of Punisher and Moon Knight, perfect condition, annual number 2. First appearance of Morph, Nocturne and Exiles. Exiles number 1. Beautiful near mint. Very underrated. Come on, sit back. We are getting to the end of the line. Help me clear the wall. I really want to finish strong. Garth on E. Shane. I think we are sort of caught up. All right, let's see. All right, please hold. Adam Hughes cover, vintage, Danger Girl, number 3 on I. And I got something even better. The same book, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times signed and near mint on E. I actually don't see Adam Hughes' signature, but I know J. Scott Campbell's is on there. Very cool. Evan. $3.45. Cletus Cassidy gets the Carnage symbiote near mint. $20 book. I do them for $15. Misfit got that. Darkhawk number 1 near mint minus. I. Dexter's Laboratory number 1. It's a Powerpuff Girls crossover. This has a strange value. $20 is honestly on the light side of what I was finding, but there you go. Cartoon Network number 1s are a lot of money. Remember that. I just found another $25 Mobius. Gosh. Boy. God of War. I don't get much God of War in. It's issue number 4 on A. Help me clear this wall so I can put other things up. Let's do some McFarlane high grades. Here's 320 McFarlane. ASM, obviously. Figuratively. $321 Newsy McFarlane. That one is mid-grade. G. Hey, Alien Worlds number 1, $5. There is no room on the wall. I cannot put that up yet. Got to clear the wall so I can get more stuff up. All right, guys, we are now after 9:30, which means we are going to go to sudden death. I would love to finish that short box. Let's see if it can be done. All right, I have a bunch of like sexy new variants. They're honestly worth more than this, but I don't care. E and G. All right, first appearance of Tim Drake, a nice near mint minus on E. That is Batman 436, another underrated one. Here's another Frizen variant. It's a 1 in 10. That'll be on G. First Miracle Molly, a couple other things. 106, they say it's a cameo. No, this is the actual first appearance. It's multiple panels. That's a first appearance, and it's on E. The very sought-after Barnes & Noble exclusive of Batman Spawn in perfect condition on G. There's literally like 20 more books left in the night. Let's see if we can go all the way. We got to clear up these other. First, Marika Yoshida is up on the wall. Uncanny X-Men 118 for just $10. Someone take that. Let's do some full runs. Full run of Dawn. Full run of Dawn. What's this one called? Return of the Goddess. By the way, I have 2 full runs of Dawn on G. This is literally all we have left of the night. I think we can do it, guys. Let's push. Figurative. All right. I thought this was super cool. And unfortunately, the best way would have been to show you it all spread out. But it's ASM 642 through 647 from 2010. It all connects almost like a poster with all of the ASM, all of Spidey villains. It's absolutely sick. $30 on E. They are near mint. Oh boy. This wall is struggling to contain this weight, maintain this weight. Let's see. Kilted Fett. All right. Full run of Contest of Champions. Figurative. Figurative. In case you missed it, your entire box is 20% off. You did reach the 20% off, so you're crushing it. Brian 12. Full run of Mr. Terrific, the new 52 series. This is actually his first series. His first solo series. All right, and we are going to end the night with some DC Universe logo variants. Your favorite, my favorite. Catwoman 12 near mint. Justice League 90 near mint. Or you could just say, claim all the DC Universe logo variants. I only have 3 more. Justin. Showcase number 8, DC Universe. Claim Scarface. Cool. Lady Shiva trains Batman back to the mantle. DC Universe logo. I literally have 1 book left. All right, guys, can we say we claimed every book? So if someone claims the wall, how about we do this? If someone claims the wall, I'm going to give you F for free and 1 more bonus book for free, and we'll close it out right now. I'll take B. You got it. Now I can pop that up. Someone take the full wall. You're going to get F for free and more. Actually, hold on. Garth got that. So hold on. Hank's going to close us out. And even though it's not even a full wall, I'm still going to honor it. Let's make that free. Done. All right, cool. All right, guys. I have to trek all these books back to home base. So invoices, they may come out tonight. They may not. It literally depends on how tired I am. But we'll get it all done for you. And I think I'll target the newcomers. So the new guys, I'm going to get your invoices out tonight. We'll get you shipped out tomorrow. My regulars and people that get from me, why don't we build a pile for you? A lot of you guys have like just 2 or 3 or 4 books. We'll just get a pile going for you. You'll get an invoice some point out through the week, or we'll just build you up and get you ready for the weekend. Okay? Cool. Love you guys. Here's the link in case any of you need it or didn't fill it out. Thank you. Thank you.